Hey, if you haven't heard, once the Empire update drops in Arcane Odyssey, Intensity is getting a rework, which is a good thing because it's a much needed rework. Intensity's kind of boring. The only useful thing it actually does is make status effects last longer. And this new change is just going to be reducing the cooldowns of all attacks and transferring the other properties of intensities to gems, but you probably already knew that. Oh, and just a warning, if you have a short attention span, this video is probably not for you, because it's mostly gonna be me rambling about intensity and stuff. With that being said, let's get into the more meta-relevant, the PvP meta-relevant portion of the intensity change first. Status effect duration. Currently, as of right now in the Minstrel update, intensity is only made slightly PvP viable from the fact that it gives extra status effect duration. See, the build you're showing on screen has this stat spread. I know, horrendous. It does 300 damage per shot. I mean, I know you only see like 150 damage on contact, but because of how much intensity I put in, it actually ends up doubling the damage over time. Now, this is an extreme example because my Thermofist Warlock has double DOTs. It has both stave damage over time and searing damage over time, and it's a build that's built specifically around the idea of status effects. So other builds won't necessarily benefit as much as my Thermofist Warlock will, but they'll still benefit enough from the substat to the point that they'll be doing way more damage over time, and just more damage in general. So the good part that's coming out of the intensity rework is that you no longer have to use intensity. Is that not a little funny? Anyways, not importantly, it's obviously less important because it's not nearly as good, but more funnily, intensity itself is about to give birth to a whole new playstyle. Man, I'm so glad that there are no super oppressive moves in Arcane Odyssey that have a really long cooldown that can take advantage of the intensity rework. Man, I'm so glad that they don't. Get out. Bad Sparrow Thrust spam. Bad. Stay down. Stay down, Sunken Staff. No one needs you here. Get out. Anyways, yeah, intense weapon oppression, aka Weapoppression. It's gonna be a real thing. It's just gonna be who can main intensity are just gonna be like spamming Sparrow Thrust. Remember when Sparrow Thrust had 3-second cooldown? You better believe you're seeing that coming back. It's back, and it's coming for the people who nerfed it, who cried out for its nerf. I'm so glad that, what's it called? Twin Crescents? No, not the flying move. The double sword fling move. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, I can't wait for that to have like a 4-second cooldown. That's gonna be so much fun. Oh man, like Sunken Staff wasn't already good enough. Pain. Oh, it's also going to be very funny to see it on grabs, like Impaling Strike, because Impaling Strike's a really good grab. It's very easy to hit, and intensity can shorten that cooldown, so you can just spam people with grabs. It's going to be hilarious. Weapoppression is literally just going to be a playstyle around negating your opponent's attacks, and everybody is gonna hate it. And I want to use it, but not really. I'm using it on a conjurer and not a warrior, so it would be less annoying, I guess. Though I guess you could be considered more annoying, considering like snare. I don't know. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, congrats. You barely exist. But since you did make it this far, I'm assuming you find me slightly entertaining at the very least. So, here is my streaming schedule for the week. I'm gonna start streaming, or try to start streaming before school starts. Uh, my life's about to get really busy, so I won't have a ton of time to play Arcane. But I don't really want to completely exit this community. Anyways, thanks for watching. See ya.